Hey guys, how are we doing? Back with another video from Nux Taku, and today we are watching the absolute weirdest of anime. That is what it's titled at the time of me recording this. I don't know if the title will change. If it has, I will put it in the title of the actual video itself. Let's just get into it.
Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Women and gentlewomen of all ages, preferably ages closer to the high end of the teens, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And welcome to the first episode of a series that I've been planning for a long, long time.
Oh, cool.
I was trying to come up with like a dope name for the series, but fam, I found exactly what encapsulates exactly what I'm going to be talking about. Only in anime.
Amazing.
There are many things about anime
Amazing.
that I love. There are many things about anime that are
But there are things that only happen
freaking
in
cringe.
anime.
And now that you like anime, you may not notice it anymore, but it's objectively freaking cringe. So, today, I'm more than happy to excitingly announce the first episode of Only in Anime, where I talk about specific and minute things that can only happen in the medium of anime and legit nowhere else. I say this is the first episode. Definitely like and subscribe. Because there may be a future Only in Anime 2, for example. And there might be different nuanced playoffs of this theme. For example, I'm working on a video, How Non-Anime Fans See Anime.
Oh, that's cool.
For the first time. That video is going to be extremely fun and very happy.
That's going to be class.
I may or may not be talking about food wars there for, well, obvious orgasmic reasons. But today, something slightly more nuanced. Certain scenes and events that can only take place in anime. When I think of certain anime that can only work in anime, I think of things like Assassination Classroom. You know, an octopus tentacle monster that can move 20 times the speed of sound.
It's going to destroy the world.
Destroy the earth unless he tutors a class for a year
that can
and
kill him.
To successfully assassinate.
Yeah,
yes, this is the plot of an anime, and it's goddamn amazing. So, Assassination Classroom is something I've always considered something that can only work in anime.
Yeah.
But that is an overall series. This video will not necessarily be talking about series that can only work in anime. I'm looking at you, Kill a Kill.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about very individual, minute points from different series that can only pop up in anime.
Oh, it's gonna be
I love these little plot points. I love these ridiculous twists that can only fit in this medium. And I love what this medium is. I love anime. I'm so happy to be privileged to talk to you about this stuff.
Anime.
Honestly, I think that
for the word.
To love this series. A lot of work has been going into it behind the scenes, coming up with various different episodes of it. Definitely subscribe. I've mentioned it before, but you will not regret it. I'm hyped.
Go to the
first three things I'm
link in the description and
in this video are all
leave a like on the original video.
That just began this season of Winter 2020.
Boom, boom.
I'm not going to be talking about the shows in super depth because low-key they don't deserve it. But I'm going to be talking about
damn, some of them seem good, man.
Lovely medium of anime, and I will start off happily with Darwin's Game.
Darwin's Game.
At this point, we're used
that
to
was on Mother's Basement's list.
In another world that pretty much functions like a game, and you have to survive and
this
stuff. But
looks
Darwin's Game takes his slight little spin and all of that. It's about this app called Darwin's Game, and just like, you know, Darwin's philosophy of the survival of the fittest, well, now you're gonna have to kind of survive, and you better hope that you're the fittest.
This looks absolutely boss, man.
Evolutionary, like, superpower. I say evolution because they're like, oh, Darwin.
If you lose, you die, isn't it?
Get superpowers. That is literally the logic. I kid you not, and it's hilarious. Well, the show's
There's
not
natural
hilarious,
selection
but
to it.
the idea that this is supposed to be some sort of evolution is kind of funny. Because it's like, oh, I've evolved to look at people's auras. Because that's a thing. I've evolved to be able to telekinetically.
Yeah, they have like random abilities, don't they? Like one specific ability they can use.
Yeah, evolution at its finest. Anyway, in Darwin's Game, you can like on this app on your phone challenge other people and then brutally have to kill each other in the streets. And it gets kind of gory. It's kind of edgy, kind of rough at certain points. Lots of blood. Don't watch it if you're the faint of heart. In fact, this isn't necessarily to recommend this series as much as I want to talk about how something like this can only work in anime. Until now, you're probably thinking, okay, we got some augmented reality type Pokemon Go Hunger Games shiz going on. Never ever thought I'd say Pokemon Go Hunger Games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But Nux, this isn't necessarily something that can only happen in anime. It's like an interesting, edgy sci-fi concept that can be done right with correct character development. And that's where I stop you right here. At the point of me recording this, I only watched the first episode of Darwin's Game, which is 40 minutes long. And while I did get caught up in
long
the
episodes,
overall edge of the episode, which was kind of cool, and the epic final
some
battle
episode
between
ones are, though,
Psycho
aren't they?
Bitch Whammon and main character, who has some crazy, awesome,
Like
broken,
the Fate.
evolutionary skill power, which I will not spoil. And all that fun stuff aside, there were these, like, very fundamental rules passed down in Darwin's Game that once you enter one of these Darwin's Game battle thingos, there is no way to end. It only ends when one of the characters dies.
Oh, right.
Which is very gruesome. Yes, very gruesome indeed. So, of course, you have, like, characters dying, and it's very sad. And whenever the main character gets challenged, it's like, oh, God, is he gonna be killed by this random wacko in a panda costume, or is the random wacko in the panda costume, in fact, gonna die? Yes, it's an anime.
But he can go invisible, can't he, whilst wearing that?
Playing up the main character, you know, very generic-looking guy. In fact, they make Kirito stand out by standards of generic.
That is a very generic look.
And they have this psycho bitch Whammon who reminds me slightly of Yuno from Future Diary, and they're building up both of them, and they get into a Darwin's Game. Oh my God. One of them is gonna die. This is so sad. And of course, I'm thinking, how is this possible? How can they kill off one of the main characters in the first episode? It's ridiculous. Believe it or not, they don't. There is, in fact, a loophole, and this is where I talk about the only in anime type lovely aspect of the series. Psycho bitch Whammon, who's clearly a veteran at Darwin's Game, because she is wacko. Definitely waifu of the season. Don't
Yeah. Okay, put her on the list.
God damn! I know a single way out of doing a Darwin's Game. And the main character's like, oh my God, that's amazing. You were just trying to kill me like 3 seconds ago.
Why would you not let
I trust you with my entire life and being. Yes, the only way is for one of party to forfeit. And he's like, oh my God, that's like the easiest thing in the world. And she's like, yes. And then they will become the other one's slave until they die. And he's like, wait, what? Okay, I forfeit. All of a sudden, bam! Psycho Whammon becomes the slave of the main character. The main character was, of course, so tired from the epic battle, he, like, passed out on the spot because he wasn't in danger anymore. And he wakes up. And the reason why I vividly remember this is because I was watching this with my brother. And I goddamn called it. Like, the second he passed out, I'm like, bro, watch this. He is going to wake up naked in bed with the psycho. Yeah,
that's going to happen. Yeah.
And lo and
behold, there we go. Only in anime.
Like, oh my God, you're finally awake.
That's class.
Yes, only
in anime, yeah.
This will never, ever take place in any other media ever. I hope you like this lovely niche hobby of yours, because this is what it's producing. I'm not here to talk about the overly popular anime necessarily in the only in anime.
Darwin's Game looks good.
I'm going to talk about the absolute beautiful cringe that shows up literally everywhere. That's right, and the goddamn funniest part is that I called it. I cannot get over it.
That's brilliant, because it's like only in anime.
Well, it was pretty obvious. I called it also, and that just means you've watched
anime. Yeah. Yeah.
1 second they're fighting to death.
And the next they're in bed naked together. Yeah.
He gets knocked out, bam! In bed with her naked. Anime, you're truly a gift given to us. Probably by Satan, but low-key, Satan, thank you. And speaking of thanking Satan for anime, let's talk about the next anime of winter 2020, and one specific scene from this anime that can only happen in anime. I mean, granted, the entire series can kind of only happen in anime, but this one scene in particular, it's like peak anime. Peak goddamn anime.
Yeah.
Can you tell that I'm having fun with this? Oh my God!
Yes, I can.
Subscribe, damn it! Next is from the anime Muranase Seton Gakuen. And in case you're unfamiliar with this bad boy of a show, probably are, because it's not very popular this season, and it's low-key not that great. But it's about a school where animal people and normal humans live in harmony, and they kind of make fun of each other and have like these weird racist jokes against the dog Whammon and the donkey Whammon and the horse Whammon and like the llamas. Yeah, there are llamas. But that all aside, yes, it is 100,000% a plot that can only take place in anime.
Yeah.
Imagine having a school where the main character knows literally every animal trivia fact on the face of the goddamn planet, and he hates animals, and he's in a world where he's in a school that's literally 3/4 animal Whammon.
Wow.
I say animal Whammon because like the animal dudes look more like animals than dudes, but the animal Whammon are just cute girls. With
that makes sense. That sells more, doesn't it?
Oh my God, half animal, not at all a fetish. Hip hip hurrah! So, anyway, so far I think you're pretty much on board with me that this is something that can only freaking happen
in anime. Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're on the same page as
Yep.
far as the weirdness scale.
Definitely.
You won't find this anywhere else. But this one scene in particular, this caught me off guard by how anime it actually is.
Yeah.
So walking down the hallway is the rich girl that everyone kind of hates, but also all the boys kind of swoon after.
Yeah, they fancy her, yeah.
Rich and hot, and she's like a majestic zebra woman or something,
Oh.
and she's walking her dog woman. Don't ask me. I don't understand the politics of this. I'm not trying to be racist here or anything. If you're a dog woman, I swear to God, it does not mean to hurt your feelings. And she's like threatening to hit Dog Whammon because Dog Whammon has an IQ of like 12, and all of a sudden the main character intervenes with amazing, very epic animal fact that will make you swoon.
Yes.
And he's like, well, you think that you're so cool, don't you, Zebra Whammon? You can't make this shit up. You think you're so high and mighty, and she's like, of course, I am related to horses, which makes me incredibly noble, smart, and I have full zebra stripes, whatever. And he's like, well, that would be cool. And of course, this is in front of like the entire school.
Oh,
if
God.
zebras weren't closer related to donkeys than they were to horses. You thought you were so cool being related to horses, majestic creatures, but in fact you are related to donkeys. Then like the screen pans over to like donkey dudes who are just like, well, they look a little spaced. They look like freaking donkeys. Not quite the most majestic creatures on the planet. And she's like, well, how can you prove that? And I would figure that this is like pretty general knowledge.
Oh my
like,
God.
Population or animal whammon. Then it's kind of something that's figure-outable. And he's like, well, of course I will show you. And he just politely walks up to her, and she's like, oh yeah, let's see if you can. And he just grabs her, gently puts her over his shoulder while she's not flailing or doing anything. She just kind of blushes, and he pulls her skirt down and puts his hand in her garments that YouTube does not like me to name, and pulls out a donkey tail. Because zebras are in fact closer related to donkeys than to horses. And it is lovely, beautiful show of fan service to the entire school, where she is now basically kind of revealing herself. I mean, this is full out massive sexual assault.
What the frick?
What? Sort of okay.
What?
I have no idea, okay?
What?
Only in anime!
Oh my
That's
God.
the only thing I have to say! That's the only thing there is
No,
to say.
what?
In fact,
Oh
that
my
is the
God.
answer to every single problem you
No.
have. Why in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure does Dio show up in every season? Only
Yeah,
in anime.
anime.
That's the only goddamn answer you need. And that is the only answer to why something like this
my
is actually considered normal in the school. And then like the whole
God.
school cheers him on. Presumably because he just showed some random hot girl's panties to the entire school. But no, it's because, oh, he was so good that he stood up for 14 IQ dog whammon. Oh, yes. This anime will not be a keeper for me as far as this season goes, but as far as
But
the
that's
series,
one only in anime
is
mode.
definitely
Jesus
noted present,
Christ.
truly one of the greats. For the next entry in Only in Anime, also from this lovely winter of 2020, there is a certain anime that began, and I will tread lightly here, because it's called the Interspecies Reviewers. So, you know how anime likes to explore all these very different worlds, and sometimes the sub-facets of the different cultures are very fascinating. Well, this time we get to learn about a very different sub-facet of culture, if you know what I mean. You probably don't because I didn't explain it yet, but I'll get there.
Okay.
Meet the main character, who's as generic as it gets. However, the certain actions that he does in this anime are not generic for the public eye, especially because this is not a Gentai. It is in fact a anime, but I kind of think it could be a Gentai, and scenes can't really be shown from on YouTube because, well, I would personally think it's more Gentai-ish than anime-ish. But the point stands! We must know the truth. What half human, half animal, monster, elf, fairy, demon, whammon is the best to have schmecks with? And one lonely warrior will traverse this road on his own. This guy is truly our hero. And he will, well, as the series is called, Interspecies Reviewers, he kind of, you know, reviews different species. Literally, that's what it is. Oh my God. How is this something that's on like TV?
Oh my
but,
God.
I think we all know the answer to that question.
What?
Only in anime. That's right, as he shacks
Jesus
up with
Christ.
elves, fairies, demons, and slimes. This man will be the connoisseur of our dreams to let us know exactly the pluses and minuses of every single species. Not exactly in the average fantasy type way, in the more hands-on style anime likes to keep us comfortable with. It's like welcome to this world where prostitution is kind of allowed, and we will now proceed to schmecks everyone. Hurrah!
No!
This anime is like the second coming, if you know what I mean. Do you see that? Very Christian here. Not at all delving into the finer arts. But yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say about Interspecies Reviewers in order to get the point across.
No explanation needed now.
Hell of a season. And speaking of the more only in anime type plots. I know I recently was discussing a lot of really weird shiz that's been going on. Interspecies Reviewers,
Yes.
Animal Women School,
Yes.
Psycho bitch showing up naked in bed. Now, there's another anime this season, Winter 2020, which is also kind of an only in anime, but not just necessarily in a really overly cringy weird way, but in the goddamn cool way that only anime can kind of
Right, okay, cool.
So, allow me to introduce you to the
Id
anime
Invaded.
series, Id Invaded.
Looks
For those of you who
quality.
don't
This was
know
on Mother's
what
Basement's list.
Id is a psychological term created by Dr. Sigmund Freud,
Oh.
an Austrian neurologist, known as the founding father of psychoanalysis and hentai connoisseur. Okay, maybe I added
I don't think that's true.
Low-key, it makes it sound way freaking cooler. Now, I believe he's the one that came up with the definition of id, which is part of your psyche which resides in the unconscious part.
Isn't this where he goes into the minds of, like,
instinctive impulses
killers
that
and
are
stuff,
modified
and
by your basic ego that can tell us about who you
so
are.
he's
more
invading
than your
the
actual
id.
conscious can. Now, I am not a psychologist. I may be fit to be a patient, but definitely not a psychologist. The beauty of Id Invaded is it's basically, from what I understand so far, a criminal mystery show. That they kind of try to find killers based on the killer's id. They have some way to send someone's mind into the subconscious of the killer's
this looks
mind
amazing.
based on things he's left
The
behind.
Rayman
And they have
arm
to try
thing's
to
cool as well.
psychoanalyze who the killer would be or who their next target would be based on their mind's subconscious. You have our main character, and I won't spoil anything about him, traversing this ridiculously broken up jigsaw puzzle looking world where the person he's chasing can just teleport from one piece of the puzzle to the other when he has to jump and clamber over different pieces to get around. Turns out, to the actual killer whose subconscious he's inhabiting, it doesn't look like a jigsaw puzzle at all.
Oh.
It looks completely flat. So he can walk, teleporting from one piece of this ridiculously broken puzzle to the next without an issue, because his world view, so too, is completely messed up. And I'm not going to get into
Oh,
details
that's
about
cool.
anything else,
Oh.
but it's actually a very interesting, fascinating look into some weird dystopian style psychoanalysis type machine in order to track down murder. The main character himself seems very interesting for different reasons. He has a pretty messed up backstory from what I can gather from the first 2 episodes. But goddamn, this is a story only anime can bring to life. Anime is great
And
at
these are not on Crunchyroll either,
ridiculously
man.
intricate fantasy settings that I don't really see anywhere else. It pushes the envelope on what we can consider a normal TV show. Something like Rick and Morty can only do the weird, whack-ass sci-fi shiz based under a veil of comedy, where yes, not everything makes sense, and that's part of the joke and spoof of the overall show. Id Invaded is 1000% serious.
Needs to make sense.
Work like this almost anywhere else. Just like you have the weird, cringy interspecies reviewer type only in anime series, you also get a very interesting glance at a very
This looks
having
brilliant, man.
with Inception kind of baby in Id Invaded. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about the entire range of only in anime type series is because these are 4 shows that came out in the winter of 2020. You get series all the time. There are constant anime popping out left and right.
Yep.
And it truly is an amazing medium. It's a medium we could laugh at. It's a medium we can
I
binge
love
at, and it's a medium that can just have us spellbound. Anime is amazing at capturing all these completely different facets of storytelling, and that diverse extravagance is one of the reasons why I actually fell in love with anime altogether. It's this ability to tell the most ridiculous stories and make them feel like I'm part of something greater.
Yeah.
I like anime, and this is stuff you can only find
In anime.
But just like you could tell tales of enrapturing stories, as well as pulling down a woman's skirt in public and pulling out her donkey tail to prove to the world that yes, she is a
The donkey. Yeah, that's
which is philosophically deep on a slightly
So
different level,
weird.
and something that can only be found in anime. Another thing you can only find in anime are the very real human moments coming from very inhuman style characters. I mentioned in the beginning of this video
Assassination Classroom, yeah.
and it's a series that I feel like people don't talk about enough. I know it didn't come out in the winter of 2020, but most of the more emotional only in anime moments are at massive climaxes in a series. So from the first 2 episodes of some new season, you're pretty much never going to find something like that. So I briefly wanted to talk about Assassination Classroom and how the theme of only in anime doesn't only work with psycho bitches showing up naked in your bed and it's somehow funny, but at the same time mad cringe, but certain things that you can only find in anime can touch you on a level deeper than things you can find anywhere else. So, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Assassination Classroom is literally a story about this
It has sad moments, man.
monster that vaporized 70% of the moon and is like, I am gonna blow the Earth to smithereens
If
unless
these kids
listen to this ridiculous Ultimatum. I tutor a failing class in school, and this failing class will have 1 year where they have to shape up and try to assassinate me. If they can successfully assassinate me, well, I'll be dead and I won't be able to destroy the planet, but otherwise you guys are screwed. Do you even hear how ridiculous this sounds?
It sounds so stupid. Try explaining that to a normie.
Around the Earth, pretty much trying to take down Koro-sensei, otherwise known as the unkillable sensei. And they can't. This guy can move 20 times the speed of sound. Like, they shoot missiles at him, and he has time to polish the missile before it misses him and explodes.
He's just like ticking around. Oh my god.
He can regenerate. He can shed his skin once a month, which makes him basically immortal for that time. He can go into this ridiculous ultimate defense form where he's completely impervious to all attack for 24 hours. And that's only scratching the surface of the ridiculous amount of powers this guy has.
He has a lot of stuff he can do.
And now he's willingly giving himself up to this class of 20 students that basically suck at life, giving them the chance to assassinate him. Of course, the government's very eager to say, students, do your best. We'll try to
yes, they are very much involved.
Guys, because we really want you to kill this monster who's threatening to wipe out our entire planet. So the government's on board with this crazy shenanigan, and Tentacle Monster, for some unknown reason, wants to teach these failures and try to have them kill him all the time.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not easy. You can shoot at him, but the guy moves 20 times the speed of sound. They try suicide attacks and stuff.
They do,
this guy's so adept at surviving. Even suicide attacks will not work, because he'll be able to get the person who's trying to suicide bomb out of the way of the bomb before the bomb can even detonate. Imagine how ridiculous a setting like that is.
It's crazy.
A setting you will never find anywhere outside of anime ever.
It's
this is only
anime.
Something that can exist in anime. Low-key, when this anime started, I was entranced. I loved it. From the very first episode, it was one of my favorite comedy anime ever. I think it came out in like...
But it's got some really nice moments.
I vividly remember waiting every single week to watch the new episode of Ansatsu Kyoshitsu, or Assassination Classroom, where the class was attempting to assassinate an unkillable monster. It was hilarious. The different shenanigans they'd always pull. The different schemes that would almost work, but, you know, they're up against
they weren't going to,
yes. I adore this show. I love the comedy and the characters.
The ending's sad.
Because at the end of the day, if you got a class actually really working hard at something, with a teacher that's really trying to help them improve with their best interests in heart, and also with all these crazy FBI guys trying to get them to become goddamn badasses, this class starts to develop. A class of misfits start to become closer together. A class where everyone is considered a failure, each manages to blossom in their own very different way. A class full of strife where they hated each other begins to become a close-knit family. This is something they're not allowed to share with the outside world, because obviously this is extremely top-secret shiz. And because of that, their bonds only continue to grow. And because they're working harder at everything and their work ethic is improving, they're doing better in school. And they're doing better in their classes. And they're starting to get looked up to by people. Instead of being a band of misfits, now they're these goddamn inspirations. They continue to get closer and closer to this unkillable tentacle monster that wants to destroy the planet. Koro-sensei becomes a close friend. The students all continuously try assassination attempts, trying to kill this unkillable monster. But in the end of the day, he's way too good. They start
he's
loving
incredible.
Koro-sensei.
They do.
They love all the ridiculous teachers that come and try to train them in different arts where they can come up with different strategies to take him down. None of them work, so even though they're trying their hardest to get him, in the backs of their minds, in all of their subconscious, they know they will fail. But they try again and again and again, they get closer and closer, but in the end of the day, they're having so much fun doing it. They're having so much fun learning, growing, and bonding with this teacher that they're supposed to be assassinating. I'm talking in an almost melancholy tone, because when I think back about Assassination Classroom, while I love the overall comedy in the beginning of the show, and while just thinking about the plot makes me laugh because of how only in anime
it is, it really is.
It also makes me very sad. The climax of the first season is some of my favorite anime episodes, and the climax to the second season is just next level. Imagine
it's incredible,
the end of a series like this, where you have characters in the class like Nagisa and Karma, and you have a character like Koro-sensei, this amazing character. Imagine reaching the end of a story like this. Now, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it's going to go one or two ways. For whatever reason, they're going to need to part ways. Imagine reaching the end where this inhuman creature is the most human character you can possibly imagine. Imagine an ending where you have to say goodbye to Koro-sensei. Through the ridiculous attempts this class has been taking for the last year, you become really close-knit with the class as well.
You do, you know how everyone's interacting with each other and what they're going to do.
No one's life is perfect. Everyone can latch on to the crappy parts in our own lives, but we also can latch on to the things we're good at. Everyone has strengths, even if you can't find them, and even if society doesn't value them, they're something you can hone and something that you can be looked up to for. Koro-sensei finds the greatness in every single student student and makes them the star that they could be. Every single
sees the potential in all of them and makes it blossom.
And throughout this year of teaching them, he manages to polish them into an actual diamond. Us viewers too, though, we are all also diamonds in the rough. Everyone is a diamond in their own right, and you just gotta polish yourself. Everyone watching Assassination Classroom finds themselves looking up to Koro-sensei as the story progresses. In the subconscious part of our minds, we know that we may be approaching a finale, but come on, are these guys really gonna be able to kill this unkillable tentacle monster? He's a goofball, it's true. He's an amazing character and a close friend, but are we gonna actually kill the unkillable sensei? And then, well, you reach that point at the end of Season 2, when the time comes that something actually happens. That's when the subconscious goal of, oh yeah, we're gonna kill this guy, becomes a very scary reality, and let's just say,
really
that's
sad.
one of the greatest endings in all of anime. One of the greatest
sad,
endings, one of the most emotional and touching endings, and an ending that you can only find in
anime.
Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. Much like Assassination Classroom, I hope you managed to laugh and cry along with me on this lovely journey.
Brilliant
because
video.
I'm
looking forward to these.
Stuff that no one
only
talks
in
about that people
anime.
need to talk about more. This is why anime is really so
Fun is
special.
fun.
This is why it can resonate with people on so many levels, and this is why it's so freaking cringe sometimes. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Only in Anime. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and if you want part 2 or another tangential episode of Only in Anime, and please subscribe to know when that comes out.
Link in the description, goes to the original video, leave a like on that.
Channel right now, so all subscriptions and likes super duper appreciated. In the description I have a link to my
follow
Twitter,
him on Twitter.
Twitch,
It's
and
tough following on Twitter, man.
Follow me on those places.
Brilliant.
Pledge on Patreon, that would be extremely helpful, especially during January, where I'm making pretty much nothing for my videos and costing more to pay editors and artists and stuff than I'm actually making. So please feel free to
January is terrible.
Have yourself a most wonderful evening, and like that weird, wacko, invincible tentacle monster always taught us, stay weird, fam.
Boo! Boss. That was great. I really liked that. That was really funny. Oh mate, I can't wait to see more of that. Only in anime. That's such a good idea for a video series. That's brilliant. Totally on board for that. Oh, that was great. That was absolutely great. Oh, I loved it. Loved it. Nice one, Nux. Keep doing that. That's incredible. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. What did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch to discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys. Next day.